We now return to Let's Play SimCity 2000. Okay, let's address a few things first. First of all, let's go ahead and clean this up for no other reason than just because it looks awful. Okay. Bury the bodies that were out there or something. Okay. We have got a mess over here. Traffic and transport that isn't working, and this is getting a little bit heavy out here. A little bit heavy. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to do a lot of reconstruction out here, and it's gonna be bad. So buckle down and let's get it. We're gonna get rid of that, and then I think I want to pull the rail in here, and the reason for that is just proximity to everything. So what we're gonna do there is remove that, and that. We're going to come in here, we're going to grab this rail depot, and we'll have it go right from there to there, and then we will grab the bus, and we'll put that bus back here in the corner. Why do I keep hitting that? That's not that. Electrify that. We'll put the light industrial back down in case it got removed, and then we will put that police station in the corner. As God intended. And then we'll just fill these in with parks, and yeah, that'll be good. So I before we turn this on, I'm curious. The impact of this significantly wiped out crime out here. That is amazing. Impact of pollution is just not going to go away. But yeah, man, the crime. That was a pretty solid bar here. So each station has 20, I believe, 20 coverage radius. Anyway, so hopefully that'll all take care of itself, and then this thing. Right now, you know, there's no reason for people to come out of here, and this is a very bad spot for this anyhow. We'll have to move it because really the only people it's covering are right here. It has no coverage anywhere else. So I would suggest actually we end up maybe moving it in somewhere a little bit more significant, and possibly in the form of like subway or something. What I think I'll actually do, since this is likely to be a small little 9x6 area, I'll tuck it away in the corner here or something, so we're at least surrounded by something. I'd like to maybe put some commercial here. But anyway, that'll make this one more useful. But to make this even more useful, I'm going to connect it to the subway over here and see how that works. So we're going to get rid of this luxury house that's sitting here. We're going to do a sub to rail connection. And then we're going to go looking at the subway. Now it's kind of just for the realism of it, I guess. I could have this coming out here, but then if you're looking, like, that's basically just, it would come on the rail here and then take like a spiral, a very tight spiral, to just loop under into the subway system. So what we're going to do instead is have it come out to the side, so at least it kind of can simulate maybe an actual corner or something. And actually, if I just had it go right down the road here. See, my thinking was I could get it to there, but if I actually just keep going, it will connect right up in there. So yeah, why don't we actually do that? So I'll grab it from here and go to, let's pull this back just a little bit. I need to make sure it's actually going to connect. Pull up the road, and it didn't do it. Why? It actually conflicts with the pipe. Interesting. Okay. But we can cross the pipe. We can cross the pipe. Alright. I wish there was a way to turn off the pipes so I could actually see a little bit better what was going on there. But I think it's connected. I think it is. And why don't we go ahead and clean this up too? because right now this is a travesty. And then I can get rid of this one. Yeah, and now it's all clean. Which I guess means I can get rid of this one too. Which gets rid of the pipe, but it's an easy fix. Okay. So now our little OCD under the ground mole people will be happy with how things are going. This is not connected. Why is that? Because of the rail. So if I grab pipe, put the road back on so I can see. There we go. So now they're watered. What is the deal with that? Spin. There we go. What is that? I think that's where the park used to be there, right? Or the whatever it was that I put there. There we go. Clean that up. Okay, so yeah, this is very interesting to me how this is still connected here. Do those have to be watered? I don't think they do. No. So even though it's rainy right now, this is at 96% capacity, so that's pretty good. We are also 2/3 almost, or 2/5 of the way, I should say, about 40% of the way through its lifespan. So unfortunately, they're cheap, so it's not too bad to keep that. And then what are we doing for power anyway? Still pretty good. Unemployment? Okay. We need to take care of that. So, hopefully this will start to fill in some of that gap. But what I want to do, let's come over here and do the thing that I said I was going to do. First of all, let's set to llama speed so this thing can keep going. And we want this to go... Man, this is... Can we please... Okay. So now, let's get that train. I guess I'm going to have to pause so we don't absolutely kill everybody. We get the rail depot. It really is such a waste. Like, I could totally turn this into a subway instead and just have this thing end in a below ground thing. I just like the train. But I guess as it pops above ground, it would be a train anyway. Should I just do that? What? I'm going to have a bus depot over here anyway, somewhere. Potentially over here. Although, I don't know, traffic in the residential areas is not bad at all. So I feel really stupid for having this out here like this. Tell you what, how about we remove that and we put a subway station right here. Well, then come in here, get rid of you, and you. Clean this up. Now, see, so the road could connect there, which means this one's got to go as well. And then if we make this into a sub-rail connection, I hope that works. Really hope that works. And then we add subway, so that comes here, and we add that to there. And this is very, very expensive for a transit system that, honestly, couldn't tell you if this is going to work. I have no idea. But now we've opened up a new spot for a bus station. And I killed an electrical connection. Game, you're going to have to not do that for a minute. Yeah, I mean, that's actually a great place for a bus depot. It all worked out in the end. God damn it. There. Alright. And then, of course, we gotta check on our water. And then we this in. There we go. Grab some light. Should it be light? Grab some dense, why not? I said I was going to do dense up until about here, so we'll test that. And if I were to do a road right where those damn power lines are, give me a little 4x4. So maybe instead of commercial, that's where I could put the... what have we not got yet? Zoo? Put a zoo in there. Not much else. Yeah, that damn power line. Okay, well, while we've got the huge demand, let's go ahead and do this. Pop it right there. Pop it right there. Oh, yeah. Let's replace that road since it's just got rail right there for no reason. We'll grab... In fact, this does me no good here either. So we'll now grab road. Grab road to go past here, which we can now connect up to here. Grab you right there. Make sure this connection exists there. And then I guess now is where we can do... no. Connection to that. Okay. And then let's put a little bit of commercial right here. Should I waste that? I mean, I could put the zoo here, actually. The zoo right by the... yeah! Can at least get some use out of this. Okay, cheetah speed. That's starting to fill in. Real nice. Excellent. Let's go down to turtle. I want to make this airport bigger. For no particular reason, seeing as how it's not filling in, but maybe with more it will fill in? That's wishful thinking. Let's actually give it some pipage. Maybe that's what it takes. And I'm sure that is a mess under there now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not the best thing I could have done. Water shortage reported. Alright. Perfect. Perfect time to start putting some stuff in over here. Let's give that a pause. Let's do a water pump. We'll give them 4. Pipes. Should I just have these connect directly over here, since that's kind of how they need to go? I don't really have anything else. God, it's a mess under there too, isn't it? Alright. Well, let's turn. There we go. Yeah, this is all a mess. So it looks like it shaped that. What does that actually look like? That's what I thought. We'll shape the ground. Okay, well at least we got that. So I guess what we could do is put another waste treatment and keep this as an expanded little industrial sector out here. So that's good. That's a good idea. In fact... let's zoom out here. Maybe I should consider that. I do want to make a connection here. I was going to make commercial here, and then get the bus stations and whatnot going on. So I'll do that, so we have connection there. But I think I'd like to start expanding and preparing for some industrial out here. So one way we can do that is, like I said, we will go ahead and put a treatment plant, although, do we need that? And water shortage, I mean... yeah, okay. Go, stop that. Stop it. Okay, we will take treatment plants. Really? Do I have to manually? What does that do to the pipes? It appears to disconnect them. It do. But now if I put pipe here, and we come up. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, I've done it, so a little late to change anything there now. And we are actually building more. Okay. Well, shit. I mean, should I bother with connecting this to electricity that way? Nah. We'll just spend it. Electrical lines are thankfully pretty cheap. So, in that case, now, unfortunately, with the way I've got this space now, is that that's just a bunch of 4s, and that's not going to help me. So, I guess we can give it a little bit of space. That's fine. We'll do some light industrial. Let's try and add things up here. I want the roads to still work. So if we are going to make another thing like that, and another thing I wanted to do too is get away from the 9x9 big stuff as we kind of entered out here and start making little 6x6s. I think that'll make it look a little bit more compacted and a little more dense. It won't look just so, I don't know, patchwork. So maybe we go, what, 60 there? Then that leaves me... Oh, well, the road would actually be here, which now gives me a 9x9, well, not a 9x, but 9x here. That actually... that pleases me. And then, of course, this road could connect to here, and it is now taken over by the power line. Well, one thing at a time. So let's take over this much and determine if that's actually what I want with that. Now, I don't know what to do with this hill. Hills and water are good for land values. And I can't really... I'm going to have a road coming through here too, because otherwise we're going to have a lot of wasted space. Unless... if I took a road up here... I mean, I could just do it. I could just put a road up there. It looks a little bit weird, but it might work. And then at least I'm maximizing the space. Actually, you know, if the road were here, because then I could have... Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's do that, and let's do that now. Road goes up, and it will go over, and we'll just put it up there, and we'll have a little hilltop, whatever, of... I'm gonna start doing light residential out here? Because this is heavy, right? High density, yes. Yeah, sure. Why not? We're gonna have to run a water pipe up there. So that is wasteful to say the least, but we'll see what kind of land values we get from up there. It'll be interesting to see. And then for whatever else we can just kind of... I don't know, can we get trees on here? We can get sort of trees here. Let's do a little bit of landscaping on this hillside. Oh. So the more you click on it, the denser it becomes. Well, okay, that's cool. I'll hold off on that until it actually starts developing. Why don't we go ahead and put a little bit of commercial down here. It's kind of like a little strip mall area, and then we'll have other things develop along here. In fact, we want to shut this off, so we're going to have to think about something there. Okay, so this is still going to be heavy, dense, whatever. Actually, wait. Let's finish up the thing that I said I was going to do, and we'll work on this here. So this is going to be a roadway. This roadway is going to come here, we will make this full commercial, but maybe not all, whatever, just put all the zones down. Just don't even worry about it. If they don't develop, they don't develop. It's fine. And I was going to put this as commercial, but now I'm just thinking maybe put that as residential. Do it this way. Okay, before we get too crazy here, I gotta think. How's our transport? Okay, I'm gonna want a bus station right about there. Yeah, I was thinking of putting commercial here. So I gotta put a line into that and a line across the street here. Okay, what else don't we have before we turn... Well, let's turn it on anyway. Let's turn it on to turtle anyhow. I need industrial. So why don't we... Oops. Really, guys? You're right here, right next to a power station. Okay. Now the thing is, if I'm going to do this, I cannot put big buildings here because of this. In fact, even those power lines might be bad for crashes. Also, well, the game will fix it. We saw that before, that the game will fix the runway when it needs to expand. That leaves this as kind of a dead zone, unfortunately. But okay, so if we're looking at 6x6 out here now, I guess we're just going to do all of that because this line represents a 6x6 zone, so we can do that for everywhere. I want to actually check. So if we do that, the road kind of goes in here. This one can just be weird, unless I want to leave a space for a rail line. Do I dare try that? Well, no, you can't leave a space because then it's not going to... Well, I could. It would be in between. That's an interesting idea. Okay, but what was it like here, though? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we could actually... Wow, this has worked out almost too well. Exceedingly well. Exceedingly beyond my expectations. So, yeah. That allows me to do that. Okay. So we go 1, 2, 3, and we bring in a little bit here, and then we... Now we can't get too far away, though. The only thing that would allow me to get too far away is if I were to do a subway train system. But I think if I can wrap this around... Oh boy. Oh my goodness, now. So now I'm guessing all of this traffic, except these guys aren't even... How are we explaining this one? How does one explain this? Are you suggesting that is not powered? I guess it's just hasn't ticked over yet. It is almost 2035. Dracula is about to be reborn. Okay, 133 on that subway system. Wait a minute, is that all subway systems? I guess it is bit now because it's all connected. So have you... No. We've gone down to one. Absolutely no one is using that rail station. Shit. In fact, this train is just sitting here now. Why? Is it just a graphical thing? I think that's blocking it. What in the hell is going on here? That's interesting. So is this even connected now? I mean, this got me all confused. I don't know what to think about this. Because it uses the system citywide statistics, I can't tell if this is actually transporting anybody anywhere. That's really discouraging. And I don't know why this hasn't filled in either. Power plants are needed again. Fuck. Bad dumping scandal, pollution and crime, as always. Gasburg takes first. Let's read some good news. Fifth graders stole the show at a recent inter-municipality competition. The annual event pits students from different schools against each other in subjects ranging from algebra to literature. The students from Gasburg blew all the other kids away, exclaimed a proud parent who attended the competition. Hooray, hooray, our education system is good. Power plants, not so much. So, God, how much power do we need? All of it. We need all of the power. Water, we're at 20,000 now. Okay, you know what? Let's use this hillside. Let's use this hillside. We will continue to make this artificial fountain here a little bit ridiculous. You know what? I've got the money. Okay, we did add a second runway in there. Okay. Well, that's cool, but that's not... I do want a big hangar in there. I wonder... I'm going to get rid of these. And I'm going to extend this out this way. Just out of curiosity to see what it's going to do. Because we're still connected by road, but we don't have to be connected by road. And how's land value up here? Is it everything it said it was going to be? Yeah, it's pretty high. Actually, take a look here. Land value. Ooh, yes! Everyone should be built upon a hill. But what was that other one? Crime? Yeah. That's what I said I was going to do, wasn't it? I was going to replace that with a police station. Alright, let's try that. And then... I don't know, it says crime is at an all-time low, but that doesn't appear to be enough these days. And we definitely need to go more into that. We need more funding for grade schools. Okay. So let's think about... I guess I can put one here. We'll put another fire station here. And I think it is honestly just time. It's pretty pricey, actually. Bump it up there and see what that does. So junior sports helps with the extension of our health, our life expectancy. It's going up barely. We've kind of stagnated there. So, shit, I don't know. Well, let's put in the the roadways here. I need to pause. I need to pause because you're being silly. I don't know how I'm going to reconcile this. This is a lot that I'm going to have to redo with the infrastructure. But on a positive note, it gives us a few more places to stick out with the water. For the future. Right now, though, that's not the problem. The problem is that we are running out of electricity, and I guess, well, not anymore. I had a lot of money that I could have used to justify going nuclear. But man, I don't want to go nuclear. It's the better choice overall, but man, I just know it's going to blow up. I just know it's going to blow up. So we want to do some light industrial out here. Well, I don't know. Do we want to do light industrial? Demand. So tourism, electronics, media, finance. I mean, all of this stuff. There's huge demands for textile and petrochem, though. Can we use the electronics? I mean, let's continue to bump this up. Let's use it to drag everything forward. We are a high-tech city, which is good, but what do I do with that? And then we need to probably get a bus. We're going to need a bus out here. I would suggest right about there. Bus depot. Right about there. Leaves me a nice little spot for a train station. Actually, yeah, because that would be where the thing connects, and then we could put the train station right there. Yeah, let's do that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a piece of rail right here to remind myself not to build over that. I guess I probably should have put it here too, so I didn't do that, but whatever. So now what we actually need to do is reconnect this. And then what? Then I think we're okay. Let's go back to llama speed. Put you down. No. This one. Okay, so that helped out there. This is bad again. That is 50 cars. Yeah, that's getting pretty heavy. I mean, notably, there is not a bus station right here. So why don't we put one right there? Is that actually filled in yet? It sort of. Let's just do bus depot. The game claims that buses are your friends, so we'll just assume that's all true. Now what have we done there? Let's go grab a small park, put that there, and yeah, I just need to put more industrial. I just need to put lots more industrial. Put industrial there. That's what is being blocked there. I was going to save that though, wasn't I? Like a zoo and stuff. Let me put some more trees in. Let's go up to cheetah speed, shall we? Uh-oh. What do you mean? We have another crash. I guess it's just getting me prepared for the inevitable dispatching of firefighters. Ooh, that one's burning fast. Burning real fast. Alright. Dictator trapped. Carefree roofs. Ferrets turn blue. The Ferrets, a crabby street gang, has changed coats this week. Recognizing the trend towards law and order, the group has volunteered to patrol the roads after dark to assist local police forces. We're happy to see young people turned around like this, so I wonder if that means crime is going down in the city. Let's take a look at other newspapers. The Journal. Sting stomps 40. That is also a pro-police article there. Sting thrashes 40. Gasburg plane crash. What does this actually say? Our engine's making a clanking, clankety, thunk-a-bang kind of noise. So were the final words recorded by Air Gasburg pilot Jenny Sirica. 6 seconds later, the Air Right 950, loaded with gregarious passengers returning from their vacation in Cherry Point, plummeted to the ground, killing all 174 aboard after about 3 minutes. Oh God. Oh God, they had to sit there and suffer and burn for 3 minutes? This is the worst airline tragedy I've seen, noted SAA official Vanessa Gumboldt. You can bet that there will be an inquiry to find out just what happened. Twice in 2 months is more than coincidence. Well, it's been twice, but I don't think it's been 2 months, noted Gumboldt, referring to last month's crash of an empty Air Right 950 after suffering an engine failure. So how does we... You know what? I mean, even still, like, this isn't increasing. So now how do we increase demand for that, I wonder? I don't know that that has anything to do with safety. It's not like we're building anything that... It's not like it's crashing here like that one time, right? Although I guess that one time that it crashed here was because suddenly the runway disappeared. So who knows? Who knows what to say about that one? Well, I'm glad that these ones are... Oh, you know why? You know why these ones aren't growing up? Because they didn't have electricity over there. You know, that actually looks like we could probably fit another one. Oof. What's the deal there? Okay, traffic is lower even. Unemployment has skyrocketed. Unemployment is huge right now. Unemployment is the biggest problem that this city is facing. So, and I think everybody here is leaving because of it. That's a big problem. Oh, and once again, we have not electrified an area that needs to be. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Now hold on a tick. You can't tell me we've got an employment crisis when everyone's shutting down. So what's going on there? Is it because of my crazy taxation policy? Let's bring that down to something more reasonable. And let's look at what I'm taxing for these guys. I'm perhaps exploiting them just a little bit. So let's make them go up to 8 here. Although we're seeing demand for textiles. Automotive is dense. Aerospace is dense. So we're seeing demand for that as well. And we've lost electricity out here. We've got power, so that just means it's not connected here some other direction. Why are these ones suffering from no power and we've got that right there? Let's let this run again. Why are we suddenly... Okay, maybe that's what's going wrong here. Somewhere we've got a disconnection. That all looks connected though. Let's have a look at you. I am confused about that one. Capacity is 85%. It's cloudy after all. Max system output has stayed the same. But it says power is 15. Like, we've got excess power in the system, so there is something going on here. a vital connection for power output has not been met. And I do not know how to explain that. Oh, wait a minute. No? No, no. Okay, it's still there. Okay, now that I can get this to actually point itself out. Is it just because they're... This is not watered? Well, that's not the problem, but that's a problem that we need to fix. So if I just take a line right here... Okay, that's connected there now. Okay, so at least they're watered, but that doesn't explain what's going on with the electricity. I am confused about that. Because I don't know, I mean, I guess I could, you know, that's not powered. It should be connected by proxy over here. I'm stumped by this. I don't know why suddenly these industrials are suffering from no electricity. So now that that's connected, now what? I mean, we got a connection there, so how are we just not traveling electricity through? Okay, I gotta... What the hell, man? We've got power. So now all of this is unpowered. Something happened. I mean, as far as I can tell, all of this is still electrified. Unless the game is lying to me about how much electricity we have. That's the only thing that I can think. I'll add a few more. Got microwaves now. How much is that? 28,000. Yeah, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while because now all of my tax-producing buildings are disappeared. This is why we had a huge drop-off or huge demand and all that. I just... Let's do something drastic here. And we will bring a power line from there all the way around the outside. And just do this. I'm baffled. I don't understand. I cannot explain why suddenly this has no electricity. Does electricity only have... I mean, that would be stupid, right? As long as you're connected via the power lines, it shouldn't have a distance. Right? It shouldn't have a... I don't... Maybe it does. Maybe it has a distance. Maybe I need to get some power systems over here and hook them up directly that way. That would be dumb, but maybe it's true. And that, by the way, is the only way that I would ever want to put down a nuke plant, is if I'm going to put that in the corner. Nuke plant is 15,000. Pricey, pricey, but we can get to 15,000 much faster than we can get to microwave. And I suppose I could also just put a coal plant down. Or a power. And I could put another solar power, actually. I can definitely afford that. Alright. Let's do this last-ditch effort thing here before we go here. There we go. Power plant. Solar plant. Yeah, okay. Why? I want to know why that limitation is in there. It doesn't make any damn sense. Like, if I can set, the game so pollution goes off the edge, why is it a big deal to have this do the same thing? I don't get it. Anyway, power line. Whatever. We'll just send the. No, we're not, because. Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say if I run a road along here, then I'm just gonna end up destroying all this. That's fine. I don't think we're gonna have that problem. Okay. Interesting. In no information that I have seen have I read anything about electricity will only travel so far. In fact, actually, now that I mention it, there was something about electricity. But it's the opposite of electricity is going to be a problem, because it mentioned that apparently in the first SimCity, wires had resistance, meaning that their ability to electrify things would drop off, but that this game did not have that. Apparently they meant the other way around, I guess. So that's interesting. Okay, well, the more you know. You have to have multiple power centers around the city to cover everybody. That's disappointing. Anyway, our little hilltop villas here, going for quite a lot. Quite a lot. Not being reflected in the taxes, but then again, we do have an awful lot of expenditures going on in the ordinances here. And I still want to add in more to get everybody to be healthier and happier. So wait a minute, junior sports? Okay. I can't trade those with anything here, unfortunately. But, we could maybe do city beautification. That's a lot. In return for something else. I don't know. That's highly expensive. Eventually, I'm going to want to turn all those on. But it's going to require quite a bit. Bump industry up. Commercial. I wonder if we can lower this down to maybe get some coming in. Do something like that. Okay, we need to end this one here. So, where are we at for population? 20,000. We now have a pretty solid 20,000. That's good. I think, when's the next one of these unlock? We get a nice big tower, and eventually we get our colleges, but we need like 100-some thousand people, so we're nowhere near there. Oh my god, what the hell? That has never been a problem. They've always taken the electricity from here. And now those are... What the fuck? 83% capacity. I wonder if this is telling me you have this much potential electricity? God damn it. Like, you've got this much potential electricity, but because of the variability of renewables, that's not what you're getting. I don't know, it's weird. We haven't had to deal with that at all until just now. I don't know. That pointless rail system. God damn it. Alright, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.